An imposing monument of the Peruvian Sierra de Hayu Marca, discovered only a couple of decades ago, is believed to be the remnant of an ancient Stargate that was once in its active history. These unusual beliefs are fueled by both intricate carved rocks and local legends. The native people speak of a door that leads to the kingdom of the gods. Myths were only known locally until archaeologists arrived at the site at Hayu Marca. According to the beliefs of the Aborigines, their most esteemed warriors and heroes ventured on a journey to the afterlife through this same gate. On the other side, they would reach a realm of immortality. The supposed Stargate is located in the mountainous region Hayu Marca of southern Peru. It appears carved on a single boulder, 7 meters wide in length and width. Centered on this symmetrical entrance there is another unusual feature that is difficult to interpret its possible use, but local myths attribute it to that it is the entrance of deadly souls, while the wider one is considered as a door used to travel by the deities. But is there any truth in these stories? According to José Luis Delgado Mamanu, the local mountain guide responsible for discovering the Hayu Marca monument, received significant views of this structure before stumbling upon it. In this dream that she had, the stone door was wrapped in pink marble and several figures were standing in front of her was like performing something like a ritual, and at the same time making a gesture towards the man to go through the door. The story was difficult to digest for skeptical people who suspected that the monument had been discovered by chance. This is not, however, Delgado's opinion. "When I saw the structure for the first time, I almost fainted," he said in an interview with a local newspaper. "I have dreamed of such a construction over and over again over the years, but in the dream, the path to the door was paved with pink marble statues that were lined on both sides of the road. In the dream, I also saw that the smaller door was open and there was a bright blue light coming from what appeared to be a bright tunnel." The man also said that his family could confirm the many times he told them of his strange dreams, and when he finally arrived at this destination, they understood that it was the work of God or some higher entity. The local indigenous population supports Delgado's claims in the first place through the name given to this area, the City of the Gods. It is true that no city has been unearthed on this site so far, but the stone blocks of the area are like the remains of buildings built by human hands, thus shaping the idea of a forgotten civilization that had flourished in this place. Long time. Probably most of Delgado's dreams are related to the legend that is that of an Inca priest named Amaru Muruhu from the Temple of the Seven Rays. The key of the gods of the Seven Rays was made, fearing that the Spanish conquerors could steal the work of this sacred artifact. The priest hid in the mountains of Hayu Marca until the unscrupulous plunderers had left, and when he finally reached the Gate of the Gods, he met a priest shaman who guarded the monument. From there, a sacred ritual had begun with the golden disc recovered by Amaru Muru in its center. The door was shrouded in a blue glowing light and formed an energy tunnel that spun through which the priest passed and left and has never been seen again. The gold disc was left in the hands of the guard shaman and presumably hidden from prying eyes even today. Archaeologists conducted a thorough analysis of this unusual monument and discovered a small depression on the right of the door designed for deadly souls. This remarkable discovery gave much credit to the history of the natives, due to the tight compartment for a small disc. Could this particular disc be the trigger for this interdimensional door? Is it possible that unconventional structures such as the Gate of the Gods in Hayu Marca are relics originating from a lost and advanced civilization long ago? According to some researchers, it could well be the case. There seems to be a striking similarity between the Gate of the Gods and the Puerta del Sol in Tiwanaku, along with 5 other archaeological sites that are in the vicinity. Drawing a straight line through these points would be traced in a cross-shaped symbol that ends in the center of the Titicaca Lake Plateau, one of the most solemn places in the area. 2 sacred doors with unknown meaning located in the vicinity goes beyond the coincidence scenario, not to mention the numerous UFOs and unusual phenomena reported in this region. Could there be a link between these places? Are the Stargates very inactive, or portals that connect distant places in the universe, possibly other dimensions? Are there other doors in another place on Earth? Surprisingly or not, the FBI has recently declassified documents that prove that beings of other dimensions have been constantly visiting the Earth. Some of these entities are from nearby planets, while others are travelers from different etheric realms that coexist with our material reality. These entities have the ability to materialize in this plane of existence and appear as huge translucent figures. With this in mind, is it possible that these beings have passed through catwalks such as Hayu Marca, as well as Puerta del Sol and Tiwanaku, to finally reach Earth? Could all these connections prove that interdimensional travel is more than a theory?